Mattel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What is going on, guys? I missed that intro for a second. So you got the countdown, a picture of me not ready, and then the intro. So we are here to try out a new version of Mr. Do. So I'm going to check the notes. This is a Professor Reports game. It's going to be released by Homebrew Inc. It's going to be a Coleco style box, which you will see here in a second. If you've seen the thumbnail or Facebook, you've seen it already. That's not the official box, but it's going to be really, really similar to that. This is the second version I've got, the one I showed you guys the other day. This has quite a bit of improvements. You can now shoot. All monsters now appear, and some music has been added. There is a bug when Mr. Do shoots where the bullet roams in a diagonal, but that's going to get fixed, just to let you guys know. So let's go ahead and welcome everyone in chat. Let a few people get in here, and then we'll get started in the game. They messaged me yesterday and wanted to know if I could show off the new version. I said, of course, I would love to. And I would have went live yesterday, but I worked over, had family stuff, dinner at my parents', got home late. And I know there's a lot of, it would have been late here in the Pacific time. It would have been really late for everyone else if you're on a normal schedule. So I'm like, I'll just make the thumbnail, promote it, and do it tomorrow at a decent time where everyone can watch and everyone's a little bit prepared to see it and hopefully find it. PJ Smith was the first one here. Yes, Mr. Da do 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 da 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 is all I want you to say. E Buckeye, what's going on, Brad? Good to see you. Michael Hayes, working no doubt. Chris Walker, hello, hello. Michael, are you on the big screen? Are you on the big screen? What's going on, Pierre? TJ, I was going to say that. I've got my TJ shirt on, and I was going to say TJ has been visiting and doing other things and not making as many videos, but man, I sure do miss that guy. Slappy, what's up, Casey? You bastard. That's good timing. That's good timing because TJ's right there. That you bastard dude is so handsome. Look at that guy. He looks so nice and inviting too. I don't even know how you made that face because you're so nice. You had to practice that, no doubt. Eric, what's going on? Good to see you, Eric. Oh, yes. So you're watching on the big screen and texting from the phone. That works. I've done that. I do that sometimes when we're on video. Have the phone or an iPad. I've got an iPad up mounted right here so I can have other information or things. Sometimes I put chat there, especially if I'm going through OBS when I have no guests. So let's go ahead and check out the new version of Mr. Do. It's so nice to be able to shoot and hear music. Again, guys, this is a really early version, but they are going to keep sending me updates, and I'll keep showing you guys so we can kind of follow along on this game's journey to being released. And there is no release date yet. Like I said, this is an early work in progress. You can tell certain things, but I can tell you the control already is just phenomenal. I know that this is going to be very well done. Just trust me on that. So let's go ahead and switch over. Emma Jade, what's going on? Good to see you as well. All right, let's check out the new version of Mr. Do. So I'm curious what you guys think. So I'm like, what can I do for like graphics? So I stuck the box there. Let me get rid of this banner. You guys know who I am. I don't need to remind you guys. So I've got the box there, and I've got, I don't even know who that guy, what that guy's name is. Instead of pushing the apple, he's pushing my logo. I'm like, that kind of looks cool. It's related to the game. All right, let's check it out. You guys let me know the volumes, because what I do have it going through the proper way, but when I use OBS, it's not the same when I do virtual cam. So again, not all the sounds are there. Bad guys are here. Uh-oh. Oh, how'd I miss that? Bad guys are here. We've got some music. The disc just works really well. I should have got that piece. Got my extra pieces. As you slide your thumb around to move different directions, it doesn't skip a beat. Not all games control that well on the disc, especially arcade. Yeah, get out of my way here. All right, so now we've got extra letter. There we go. Ooh, another one. Oh! It's not quite playing quite the same yet as what I'm used to from the arcade. Got to get used to that. Oop, I shouldn't have did that. What's going on, Kurt? Steven! Welcome, Steven. Anyone that just joined us, we have a new version of Mr. Do. The one I played last time was the first real early version. This one, I can now shoot. And we have some music. They're kind of stuck right there, aren't they? Let's see if I can smash them. Oh, they were too smart for me. Oh! That last little bit of ridge. Oh. I might be able to clear the board this way. Oh! So I'm working on that extra man. PJ! Nice and bright. The music is great. The music is great. I'm wondering, too, is this going to, some games are enhanced, don't require it, but are enhanced by the ECS. I don't know the plans on such things, but I think that would be pretty cool. Uh-oh. That was a bad move. I thought that thing was empty, and then I hurry up and turn around and smash! 19,500. What's going on, Big Block? The sound seems almost dead on to me. I was thinking the same thing. That's what I was just saying. It's like it's really good. And like I said, this is early. This is the first version of having sound. The last one had nothing. So what is your guys' experiences for Mr. Do? I played it a lot in the arcade. I like it. I was really excited whenever, one, I heard it was coming, and two, they wanted me to be the one to show it off and tell the world. I mean, like, heck yeah, a game I love. Coming to Intellivision, showing it off on YouTube. What could be better? Follow it on its journey. I like some games you don't know, until they're out, anything about them, or when it's getting close. This is something that we get to see it progress the whole way, which I really like. I think it works out well, too, because... Oh, I didn't realize I opened that up. It gets people excited about it. The longer it goes on, the more people are going to be, aware of the game. They're going to be ready for it. And I think there's something about it whenever you just get to follow it along, as it just keeps getting better. Oh boy. No, how'd it miss? Oh no. It went right through it. All right. I want to get an extra man. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, no. Come on, get out of there. Now get away from there. Oh! Apparently, whenever you are close to it, it's going to shoot past it. What's going on? Good to see you. So, Steven, I can tell you that's The sound is pretty good. We've already got pretty good graphics sitting here. The disc, you can see I can just whip around back and forth. No mistakes whatsoever with the disc. It feels very quick and responsive. No issues whatsoever. The disc is already amazing. Smash some people here. I don't want to get that yet. I have a hard time. Like, I used to peek through. Oop. I've got to learn that how the Intellivision plays different, because in the arcade, I used to peek through and kind of shoot that and then bring out the extra character letter. It's really hard, at least this early on, to peek through the wall. It does leave that little bit there. Oh boy. Got the extra letter. I'm afraid to get that. Oh, I didn't realize that opened up. Definitely not getting as far as I should, I'll tell you that. Oops. Sorry, I didn't mean to leave that up. TJ says, I was very good at Dig Dug, but not as good in Mr. Do. I like Dig Dug too. That was another one that I really liked. In fact, I have a Dig Dug shirt, but I thought it to be inappropriate to wear my Dig Dug shirt playing Mr. Do. So in the description, for anyone not familiar, or for anyone really, I've checked this video out. I put a link to a video that talks about the history of Mr. Do, and it's pretty good. So obviously, hopefully not right now, but in the description, there's a link to the YouTube video. And I suggest if you're a Mr. Do fan or want to, hear more about the history, definitely check that video out. I don't know whose video it is. I just found it and linked to it. Make sure I didn't miss anything else here before we start another game. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. Yes, I don't know if that has to do with the game or the person programming the controls. I like to think that it's the programmer and how well they do things, but I'm not really sure. I can tell you Time Pilot is another one. The disc works phenomenally well. I mean, that disc is like made for a game like Time Pilot. And this one being an arcade game, I wasn't expecting it, especially with a work in progress. I wasn't expecting it to work that good, but I mean, it's great so far. I was never really good at either game. I played both, but never a lot, but I like them both. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying I could set world records, but I'm pretty good at both of them. I think my Dig Dug Intellivision score, I have a video on it, somewhere like 224,000, which is really good. But to be fair, I have tried to replicate that and I get like 60 to 100. I can get nowhere near that 224,000. I think I just got on a roll and just kept going and got lucky. I was also good at Moon Patrol. That's another one I love. I love Moon Patrol. We don't have Moon Patrol per se, but we do have another game that is basically Moon Patrol on Intellivision, and I love that game too. It's one of the early ones. Mini games, I stink. No, you don't. Besides, if you were just good gameplay and never cussed, it wouldn't make for a very fun video, would it? Regarding Intellivision Day, did Atari or a rep from them comment or wish happy birthday? I don't know. I don't know how much they watch, but if anyone hasn't heard, on my YouTube channel, I try to track all Intellivision Day videos and I put them all in one playlist. So that playlist isn't, for my stuff. I mean, I'm in there, my video, but every Intellivision Day video, and I found some new people and I subbed to them. I just kept searching for the regulars and I kept searching Intellivision Day and I kept adding them to it. So I have an Intellivision Day 2024 playlist under the playlist category, and you can go check out every single Intellivision Day video or stream. Some were just people playing a game for a few minutes. Some were, streams with information and guests, and I kind of put them all in there. I wish I could, add links to like Instagram, because there's people that played on Instagram. like Michael on Twitch. I don't think I can add anything to that. I would have to next year. I think what I'll do is have an ongoing Facebook post where I keep editing it, because there I can put links to, you know, different things, not just YouTube. I can add Twitch, I can add Instagram, and I can put like who did it. You know, maybe put like Facebook and YouTube, and then have all the links for each one, and then Twitch, and then whatever links I find there. I may need a little help with some of you guys, because you know I'm not real familiar with Twitch. Send me links, especially if it's your own video, and I'll add them to it. I plan on doing a little better job next year. This was my first one, you know, kind of being a YouTuber. Last year, it was just kind of me playing online, but I was very new. I wasn't even really doing YouTube yet. I was just there a little bit. Let me see. I'm a little bit caught up. Still trying to get the hang of the Intellivision controller. Yeah, for us that were born and raised with it, I never have an issue with the controller. You know, it depends on the game. Some games I prefer an arcade stick. Some games I prefer, you know, where's my adapter? I did have it handy. There it is. So right now I'm not playing on Intellivision 2, but I've got this adapter. It's the only one I have right now, and it is a Genesis. And then I can use the same one I use for my next, which I got from TJ, and I can play Intellivision games with a wireless Genesis controller. And for some games, it works great. Other games that you really want to have 16 directions, I just don't use it. But for a lot of games, it works great. Big Block says, I used to play Mr. Do's Castle and Mr. Do's Wild Ride in the arcade too. I really like Wild Ride. I have that. I play that on MAME. My buddy had it at his house. They had a lot of the different Mr. Do games on and off. They would cycle them out. Yeah, and television only fans. It's kind of what memberships are to these channels. You are a YouTube hoe. So it's, you know, it's like I'm not one that really cares about having huge numbers, or I'm not trying to get, you know, monetized. I'm here because I'm a collector. I like interacting with people, sharing things about Intellivision. You know, I'm kind of involved to a point with different publishers, programmers. I just like sharing information. I love the Intellivision. I love collecting. I love games. I was a heavy watcher of YouTube videos from different people, and I try to support everyone, especially if you do Intellivision. And I just like to get the word out and share. You know, just because it's not my video, it doesn't mean I'm not going to share it right alongside it. Because, I mean, we all have enough time. We can watch whatever videos. There's not like there's a lot of us. So put them all in one place and let everyone get some exposure. It's like, I just like gathering that information and sharing it with everyone. Where'd I leave off here? YouTube ho, that's right. Emma says, it's a shame Quest Fantasy Challenge didn't get a sequel. It could have had co-op with Mr. Do being reskinned. I don't know that game. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. Salvador, I was just playing Mr. Do on my bar top arcade machine while watching. It's pretty hard. Never really tried it before. I like Mr. Do. If you give me the arcade version, it's kind of like when you played a game your whole life, like the original 125, and then you had it when you were a kid. You can just get in there and start playing it like crazy. But whenever it's something new, it's not as easy to do. I am an 8-bit hoe. Especially computers. Roger, what's going on? I like Mr. Do. It's a pretty simple and fun game. If you want to play a quick game, yes. And so far, these are pretty quick games for me. All right, let's play it again. Let's play it again. Roger, what do you... does anyone know? Is it Mr. Do? Is that the character? Like, I have him... like on the over here, I have him, instead of pushing the apple, pushing my logo. Is that Mr. Do? I don't really know, to be honest. But Roger, what do you think of that? Instead of pushing the apple, I have him pushing my logo. I was trying to do something to add a little more graphics in the box. I like having my logo there, but I'm like, I didn't really have a room. So I'm like, I'll just combine them. Do a little Photoshop. Okay, let's see if I can get that letter over here. Nope, we're going to get that guy. No, how'd it go through him? So the ball is new. I'm sure it's going to get worked on. This was just done for the release for those of you that are new or just coming in. I didn't have a ball last time, so now I can shoot, and we didn't have the music. And I think the music is great. Should have got a letter there. Yeah, I would think, but I mean, I wasn't sure. That's why I was wondering if anyone else happened to know for sure. Oh! It went right through him again. You've got to be able to do those quick turns and shoot them, that's for sure. Roger says, I like the box art under you whenever you're playing. Yeah, I like the box too. But I was trying to do something clever with having my logo there also. So I, photoshopped out the guy from the box and had him erase the apple and had him pushing my logo instead. Yeah, you can just pop in and know exactly what it is, what console. That's why I like on the gameplay video, especially on the Retro Gamer, the other channel, I will have the console there as well because, it's real easy. Oh, they're playing this console. They're playing that console. Then you see the game box, and I don't have myself on gameplay videos. Make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, Eric. I started with Atari 2600 and went to Commodore that used Atari-style joysticks. I only had one friend that had Intellivision back in the day. In my neighborhood, I was the one friend with Intellivision. My one neighbor had an Odyssey 2. That's why I'm nostalgic for that and have a complete US set for Odyssey 2. Everyone else that had video games. I mean, I remember early when I was really young, I remember the different handhelds, the LED handhelds from Mattel and others. And I remember a few Pong units, but I mean, those are really before me. I was too young. A lot of guys had Atari VCS, later the 2600. So I'm really nostalgic for the 2600 as well. Gen 2 and NES, those are my favorite four. Later, I love the TurboGrafx 16 and the Turbo Duo. I love that console. Steven says Michael Hayes was nominated for the Secretary of Retro Greatness in the future administration. Congratulations, Michael. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Let me catch up here. I got scrolled up a little bit. Michael says I was supposed to go live on Twitch this morning, but I couldn't fit it into my schedule. I should be able to go live tomorrow. Yep, that is why I'm the Intellivision gamer. All right, let's play again. I can't remember for sure, but I think it's supposed to let me go before we actually start. Like, I can't move for it. Oh, no! Okay, I can hold it this way. Come on around, guys. For a second there, I thought it wasn't gonna fall in time. I do miss being able to peek through and shoot things without opening up the wall fully. I think I'm out of water. Darn it. Doing an interview and stuff like that, I don't talk near as much, but when it's just like this and playing games, I talk a lot. Freaking get my throat starts to get dry. See, like right here, I want to peek through and get that, but I'm not going to be able to because they're all hanging around there. DJC, what's going on, Chuck? Yes, DJC loves Mr. Do, as do I. Mr. Do, Dig Dug. So now, I told Chuck earlier, we've got a ball we can shoot. We've got some music that I don't... Oh, what do you think, Chuck? Sounds pretty good, right? I think it sounds pretty good anyway. The one thing I'm having a hard time with, Chuck, is kind of how you would go partway through a wall and shoot out the other side, but not open it up all the way. So that's my muscle memory for this game, and I haven't been able to do it so far. So I open up the wall and I end up dying. Uh-oh. I'm going to die right here. I end up dying because I'm thinking I can do that without them getting in. Oop, I forgot. I'm missing one here. Oh boy, this might not be good. Oh, maybe I can sneak up here this way. Oh, that ball just goes right by him. Who did I miss? Matt, what's going on, Matt? Good to see you. This game does not have a date yet. It is an early work in progress. I was told I'm going to be showing it off all the steps along the way. I will have information whenever that comes. But for now, we'll just keep playing when they do an update and they send me one and give me the information, and I'll tell you guys what's new. And probably going to be just like this. I'll set up a live stream and play for a half hour to 45 minutes at the most. And, you know, come on and chat and play some Mr. Do and tell you guys what's new and get your opinions on things. DJC wears the same PJs like Mr. Do. Sometimes he does. Yeah, music is spot on for the most part. Sounds like my arcade. I thought it was pretty good, especially considering, you know, that's a new addition. They just got it in there. The level number is drawn in the tunnels at the start. Yes, it is coming soon. It's being worked on. So just to give you guys a heads up, I literally got this version. They worked on it yesterday, sent it to me, and we're playing it today. Sometimes I'll be able to play it same day they send it. So it'll just vary. It depends on my schedule. I'm a busy man, but I try to make, you know, if I can get a half hour, I can come on and show you guys. It doesn't take too much of my time. And I love coming on besides the show and playing some games, especially when it's something new like this. Music is this is very well done. Music is great. Yeah, and this is a work in progress. I mean, it's going to keep getting better. That's a cool thing. I don't know. I haven't been able to get too far yet. I can't remember if I've seen a cutscene. Let's try. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to have radio silence here for a minute. See if I can, the main problem for me is, like I said, it's a little bit different than the arcade and what I'm used to. Oh no, see, I opened that up and I really didn't want to. It is easier for me in this one to just get all the cherries and move on than it is how I play if I'm playing the arcade. Oh, did not mean to do that. I don't know why it opened up all the way. Sometimes they're opening up all the way, sometimes they're not. And I can't tell the difference. But for anyone that hasn't heard yet, the disc moves Mr. Do really, really, really well. So, Chuck, you'll understand when I tell you it's like playing Time Pilot. It just flows. And sometimes when you have early versions of games, you don't have great controls. And it's great to see that already going on. See there? Oh, it opened up. So you really have to watch that. Come in from the top. They kind of seem to stay in one spot there. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get that. It shouldn't open up there. I think that might be the highest score that I've gotten so far. Are the monsters there when you eat the center meat? I believe so. You mean like, do they come out? I believe so. We have seen that. Before you got here, we've seen that. Matt, Mr. Do had at least 2 sequels. Yeah, there's several Mr. Do games. Wild Ride, Mr. Do's Castle. Oh boy. Help me out, Chuck. Yep, that must still need work. They aren't supposed to stay by that center tree. Yeah, like I said, this is an early version. Like the one I showed off and played was the very first time it was even playable, and they're going to be making it better every time. Salvador, if they ever do a port of Bagman, I should be a tester. I know more about the intricity and what intricacies of Bagman than most anyone in the world. I don't even know that much about Bagman. Neo Geo had a Neo Mr. Do. I've played that one. I mean, I'm sold already. Day one buyer here. Yeah, same thing for. I mean, even if I didn't buy all homebrews, this would be day one purchase for me. If I just bought the games I wanted, I'm gonna be real. It's like I buy them all, but it doesn't mean I like them all or play them all. But this is definitely one that I do like and would be buying right away. There is Mr. Do Need. Wild Ride, I think, was my other favorite Mr. Do game. It was a little bit different style of a game, but let's see if I can hit that center. It's really hard without being able to poke through. Let me see if I can actually kill some of these guys. Smash them. See, they're kind of staying below me. I don't know if they'll eventually get over there. We'll see. Yeah, they might just be stuck there. Let's see if I can... Nope, that didn't work. So we got the extra letter. So there it is, Chuck. I couldn't hit it. I couldn't hit it with the ball, but I could eat it. And for anyone that didn't hear it earlier, there is a bug with shooting the ball in the diagonals because the ball was just implemented, but it is being worked on. The next version, it will be fixed. Let's see here. They should chase me a little better too, I believe. So we got the extra guys out there. Oh, I thought you could hit it with the ball. So you do only have to eat it. Okay. So that might make it a little easier doing this. Definitely gonna have to say something that the ball, you have to be close or can't be close or it'll go right past it. Oops, one too early. Don't come through. See, and I can't keep them away. Oh, come on. Normally I would get these letters, but I don't think I'm going to mess with them. I would like to see what an extra man looks like getting it. I don't know if anything's set to happen yet in this one, but I'm not too confident in my skills at this point with this version. Ooh, I was about to be dead right there too. So there we go. So the box is not finalized yet, but the box you see, I was told, is 99% what it's going to be. I mean, nothing set, but that's why I used it. And this isn't the box that, that it's their box, but I was told that's what it's going to be. I don't have time to catch up with chat. I'll do that in a second. They're just going to stay there and hover. They're not going to chase me. Come on, come on, come on. There's still something else coming out of there, right? But it's not. Uh-oh. Oh, come back. Oh, it went around. It went out and around. 26,200. That's definitely my best score so far. Let me catch up on chat here. Eric says this will be a good one. I will buy this one. Yep. Gotta have Mr. Do. Good arcade port. I can tell you it's going to be good. It's already good. It's going to be really good when it's done. This is not coming from a beginning programmer. I can tell you that. A beginner programmer, I mean. You can't hit the center. Yeah, see, for some reason, I was thinking you could hit it too. No, I have not seen the diamond yet. I don't know that that is implemented yet. Like I said, this is an early work in progress. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be. Where it says very good is a cutscene animation supposed to be. Benvril, welcome. We have our second version of Mr. Do, and we're checking it out. We now have a ball we can shoot, and we have some music that is pretty spot on. A few other little things. All right, how long we been going here? 37 minutes. I got time for one more. So it's getting close to dinner time here. I told the wife about 45 minutes. I didn't think we could go on and chat and play the same game for much longer than that. Go down and eat. We are going to watch a movie, family movie night tonight. Yesterday, we played bingo. We bought one of the fairly nice bingo kits off of Amazon. And the kids had a blast. How did it go through them? See, I can't tell. I think there's still something coming out of that. Oh, I guess not. I'm having a hard time telling. All right, so that was a T. Oh, boy. Ooh, I made it. Yes, guys. So this Monday, Horse Racing Live. Whether you were talking about that, it reminded me of it. Horse Racing Live episode, this Monday's show. Hoping to see Roger, Salvador, and a few others. Roger and Salvador are the big players in that game. And then I've got a little bit more news that I've been meaning to share with Roger also. Oh, come on. Oh, no. We're working on Intellivision Jeopardy. That's been a long time coming. Not a lot of work being done, but it's been planned for quite some time. So we can alternate between shows. Oh, boy. Get out of there, guys. Alternate between Horse Racing Live and Jeopardy shows whenever we get the clues. But I have paid for, and I'm building artwork. We need to get clues for the first game. It'll be a trial run. It should be fun. I paid for a year of the service. There's other games that can be played with this service as well, but really the main one I really wanted was Jeopardy. Oh, come on. I'm out of here. I can't mess with those guys. Yes. I'm sure it's gonna get better as we go. Oh no, it opened up. I didn't want it to open up. I find it really hard to smash them this early on, and I had no problem doing that in the arcade. Oh, I got it and died. I was hoping it would get it first and be frozen there. Guess not. I got another one. I'm 2 away, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I have a hard time surviving for some reason. Oh, like, why'd it go through it? Whew. No, it did it again. Don't open it up all the way. Whew. Oh, it opened it up and I did not go all the way down. I was turning right. 29,300. Well, that is my high score. So I guess that's ended on a good note, right? Where are we at here? Let me catch up real quick. See what the horse race is. I don't know. Are you talking about Horse Racing Live or are you talking about something else? Chuck says, music is epic, just needs the enemies to pursue and not linger. Yeah, like I said, it's all being worked on. This is an early version, but I think for a real early version, I think it's really good so far. I've played several games, early on. Unfortunately, a lot of them, they don't want played on, YouTube and whatnot. But this one, they're like, let's play it along the way. I'm excited to do that. Hoping the bouncing ball is added, or the bouncing is added to the ball. Yeah, the noise, the sound. No sound effects per se. It's mostly just music, but yeah, that's definitely a part of it. Yes, Roger. I know we've been waiting on that, and like I said, I bought the game boards. It's for a year. Working on the artwork. I've got a plan. I'm gonna start building it so we can do some tests, not online. And once we get it functioning right, and we get one square or enough for one game, I'll put out a message and do a few invites, and we'll have like a trial run and see how it is. It's a lot of fun, I think. I think the hardest part about doing Intellivision Jeopardy is you constantly got to have a bunch of new clues. So I plan on doing categories, like original 125, homebrew, hardware, and just rotate. Like you could have, so many things done up, the same question, just worded a little bit different, and it's about a different game, and kind of keep it fresh. There's only so many things you can do. We're going to have to start getting creative. But like I said, this isn't something that I'm planning on doing every week. So it's just going to be when we have, go through the different shows, games, Horse Racing Live. Once in a while, add in Jeopardy, Intellivision Jeopardy. It'll be fun. Do like a game show. DJC says, maybe they have it a bit. Didn't see much of the ball throwing. Thanks, Casey, for the stream. The game is looking great so far. Yep, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you enjoy seeing a game progress as it's being programmed. I think it's cool to see behind the scenes and see, oh, yeah, look, that looks way better than the first time I saw the game. Or, oh, yeah, cool, they can do this now. And, oh, yeah, they did fix that. I think it also shows the level of commitment when you just see a top-notch game and you're like, oh, everybody could do that. When you've got a good programmer and they take time, consideration to details and get everything just right, I think it really shows. Yep. Can't wait for the next one. I know sometimes programmers, they're just like work on a game, and here's a new version. And other times they're working on a lot of projects. I'm not that involved on those kind of details, but I can tell you that whenever they give me a new version, I'm going to show it off and come on here and tell you guys what's new and play it, and we'll chat. And I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of like a different kind of content than what I normally have time to put out. And I love that. I mean, I seriously have so many ideas for videos and shows, and I just keep collecting ideas and not enough time. But this is something I love doing here, showing off games and chatting with you guys. All right, guys, we are 44 minutes and 34 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and start the outro. I thank you guys for coming in. Again, this Monday, we've got Horse Racing Live. So if you can make it, anyone can play. It's super simple. We've got my own version of the game, thanks to David Harley. I really appreciate that. So be on the lookout for more Mr. Do gameplay. As soon as I get that update, we'll do it again. Within a day or two of me getting that update, we will stream and show it off. All right, guys, have a good night, and we'll see you soon.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission. unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intellivision burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, subscribers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console. He's making history.